Put it in quotation marks. Leave me alone. What would we have to fear copyright for? Also, I don't think we do. Thanks? I don't know how to take that.
Welcome.
Welcome. Wow, you can tell this game is old.
Welcome.
Welcome. No, I cannot be your dad. You're older than me, D. I don't like being told that I look like I play Call of Duty.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebels seized power in all the central institutions
the Xbox 360?
of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. president himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone to take back America's freedom.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
Oh, Courtney, you don't understand. How would I be my own dad?
Is a first for me. Mr. President?
He's just jumping out with a Smith & Wesson.
Welcome to the White House.
This is literally what the Japanese think of Americans.
Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
What? That was such a poor hit.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President.
The American that the Japanese think you are.
Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
Ah.
The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
cool as hell. Leave me alone.
I'll be back.
Literally a Terminator reference.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
Green squares near the top. Health bar. Oh, pushing in left stick and holding down X do the exact same thing.
Something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
These are some janky ass controls. Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests!
She
Well,
seems
I
excited
guess
for
they won't be
the
voting
president
for
to
you
be
next
fucking
term.
these dudes
Mr.
up.
President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
I love how the president just has his own personal guy.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticketless chicken? Just another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
Completed White House. Let's party. What is that plane made of? We fucking hit the Lincoln Memorial and survived.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely...
Michael! Richard!
What, did Richard Nixon steal my job?
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
Or do you know what Twisted... Oh, Twisted Steel. How do you get a rush combo? President Michael Slayton's flight from the White House cemented Vice President Richard Hawk's hold on the country. With the Pentagon, Congress, and every other core institution in America firmly in his grasp, Hawk was free to thrust his depravity upon the country in the name of revolution. The land of the free was free no more. But let me tell you the story of a man who stood against that tide, who believed in his own justice even when it seemed the whole country had turned against him. CNN correspondent Peter MacDonald.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've
The
got a
voice
conference
acting
and
so
dinner party at the
goofy.
Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
This is
My
definitely
beloved fellow
2004.
Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but rather a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have
Domestic
increased rapidly.
terrorism.
Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration. Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawk, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of the old government and the U.S.
looks
military,
evil.
rose to the task at hand.
Richard Hawk looks so
Much
fucking
like
evil.
our ancestors did, based in a belief of winning freedom, and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United
didn't have
States
those
of
guns.
America too. And here is that evil. This villainous terrorist who first appeared in Washington and began his unjust rampage goes by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all of America will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces.
But I'm wearing red, white, and blue.
This has
How
been
could
an
I be
announcement
evil?
From the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
There were hostages I could have rescued? What?
The coup d'etat army that occupies San
Coup d'etat.
Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town. Target areas where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy all target areas, annihilate the enemy force, and make the liberation of San Francisco shine as a beacon of hope in your counteroffensive. This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road.
Cisco's Sighted Road?
Good luck.
Pretty sure that's
and
Chisato.
Godspeed, Mr. President.
Oh, do we just have no weapons? Flamethrower, you say? Multi-missile launchers? Railgun! I'm getting a fucking railgun. This game is so weird. Meanwhile, in the skies above San Francisco on the west coast,
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco.
this is like playing the Star
occupied by
Fox game
Kudeta
for
forces,
fucking GameCube.
will be the starting point
Okay.
of our counteroffensive.
Not bad.
And here's the starting grid.
You're too slow.
Okay,
Got it.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
the gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna
Do a barrel roll.
take America back!
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Figure out how to ground pound. What is the point of me doing that?
Mr. President,
POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people
With heavy
inside.
firearms? Got it.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated.
The enemy forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
Oh, they're just gonna keep coming.
The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the...
The mom of every voter. Nuke it, send in a Neptune-class ICBM to liberate the POWs. Ah.
When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. Are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first. Mr. President, the target area has been destroyed. This has been a momentous first job.
I think I'm trying to do. Stop talking to me. Well, I didn't mean to do that.
POWs have been safely freed. You succeeded in saving the POWs. Whoa!
Whoa!
Well, if it isn't the pride of the United States military.
The M1
Abrams
Abrams.
tanks. I never thought they would join the fight.
I figured out that the thing was a charge for a special. I just didn't know how to activate it.
High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank
Like,
armor.
I thought she
Please
said
don't hold back on using
bazookas.
the weapons in your backpack.
Hello there.
Mr. President, there are 5 areas remaining.
The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. Mr. President, the POW rescue failed.
The fuck was? This game is so interesting. How do I get more ammo?
Mr. President, there are 3 areas remaining. Just a bit more, Mr. President.
Oh, some heavy arms ammo. That solves my fucking...
America. The enemy forces have usurped the building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Halcon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it. Enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
How do I get back there? One health bar being lost isn't that bad.
On your feet. Uh-oh, Mr. President!
Aha.
Could this be a thank you for destroying the area? It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present.
Yeah, what's my lovely present?
That fat boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Give that kid some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
Oh, there goes health bar 2. so weird. Whoa! Damn. Stomping on his ass works better.
That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President. That boy is ready for the scrap heap. Let's send him to the demolition work. I almost forgot. I know a great demolition company in Anaheim.
There we go.
Wow! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President!
I just unlocked an achievement for stomping 1,000 enemies.
Nothing to get excited about.
Or I'm working towards it. That's...
The enemy forces in San Francisco have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
I'd like to avoid Quentin
All
Tarantino.
in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
As long as America in my heart is okay. 22 out of 37, makes sense. How does one... A sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoed across San Fran as President Slayton commenced his counteroffensive against the Vice President's regime. The liberation of the city struck a chord in the hearts of a small band of patriots whose alabaster souls still believed in the freedom that Richard Hawk had stripped away. A movement had been born, and it wanted Hawk to get the hell out of Dodge. The wings of justice were spreading, like an eagle, and getting ready to soar. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
An email?
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
We.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces.
Kuda?
Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody? I'm taking back our country, going from west to east.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
Connect me.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history.
That is a...
Wolf's pilot
I just realized
is
it's
meaner
CNN
than
instead of
Satan
CNN.
himself.
That's really
And
funny.
we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
Uh-huh.
We've been made public enemy number 1. How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No. I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
Mr. President.
Hey, Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
Fucking Alcatraz? Go with Alcatraz.
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
What do you mean, do I want to destroy it? Is there like a choice system? Oh, of course I want to destroy the
The
Alcatraz
current
cannon.
is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon. This mission goes by the call name
Let's see how goofy this one is.
Smash the Island Prison. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Okay. Oh. Outstanding range. That's a lot. Oh, energy rounds. So I'll grab the energy one. And the MP7. Oh. You might as well use my money to just... Less gun soldier, missile soldier. I guess every time I get a certain amount of energy pods, I upgrade.
Enemy forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz Cannon.
How original. Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Metal Wolf.
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a
Let's go.
Florida recount.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that?
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon. You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Fucking with me.
Mr. President, you're damaged, Mr. President.
Just kill me.
Mr. President, please get up, Mr.
This game is definitely from
Enemy
software.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Something massive is packing the road. Uh-oh, the armor looks tough as nails. Pound it with overwhelming firepower. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Not what I wanted.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
The energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges. Didn't you say you'd smash them faster than a Florida recount?
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
It's... The fucking stomp attack is crazy. I agree.
Wait a minute. Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing. The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double-check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families.
I was about to say, wouldn't shooting the fucking newscopter turn me into an actual terrorist?
Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf, because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Talk about
would it do anything to the story at all?
It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
Oh, okay. I really did a great job saving them. The destruction of the Alcatraz cannon brought peace to the West Coast and gave the resistance new momentum, but Richard Hawk's messaging continued to have a strong hold on the American people. Destroy Metal Wolf. We cried along like hysterical brainwashed children, and that ignorant chorus became the battle hymn of our oppressors. In time we would be made painfully aware of just how blind we were. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the Resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out Hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
She's definitely an adult.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Sure, Mr. President.
I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon, enemy Army helicopter units continue to oppress the American West. The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce because the enemy Army has taken over guerrilla bases from the Arizona insurrection days. Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name Operation Arizona, Blood and Gunpowder Smoke.
She seems so proud of herself.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Don't normally go through it enough. So I might as well just upgrade to the D91. That's better. Excited to see how this pistol starts out.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke.
Alright, Edgelord.
All right, let's rock and roll!
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please. To build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye. Blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
Don't get up. That could have been bad. That would have been so embarrassing. Oh, you shithead. There's really just no proper way back up that way, huh?
tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
No! Oh! Can get a little old.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful. Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
For Sir Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
I was literally gonna make a similar joke.
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Sir Richard.
No! You're fucking joking me.
Mr. President! Mr. President!
God, I just spent all that time for nothing.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down joke, please.
Who knew that could happen?
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
I think my game crashed. Oh, man. Game crashed. Why? Oh. That's so sad. Man. I'll have to pick this up another time, but that was a lot of fun. Due to me starting late and being late, I'll unfortunately have to pick it up again sometime soon. But I enjoyed the game. It was an American simulator for sure. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.